Hey guys, I really hate doing these driving from my car videos because I know that you can't see me real well, but I want to know how many of you essential workers out there who have been working out there exposed to the coronavirus ever since this whole pandemic thing started are sick and tired of hearing stuff about how terrible and awful and miserable it is that people have the option to work at home, that people got to work from home, which we never have the option of doing. I deliver food. Most of my family works in either the retail industry or food service industry for places that remained open during the entire thing. So it's like, stop belly aching about the fact that people were actually able to work from home. Stop talking about the fact that they had that opportunity so much, because I'm sick and tired of hearing it. I would love to be able to work from my home. It's something that I've always wanted to do and never had the opportunity to do, never had the privilege to do. No one likes to give me an opportunity to try something new, and I don't work in a position like, how am I going to deliver people's food from my home? How are my kids that work at restaurants going to fix people's food, take their orders, and take their payments from home and get their food to them? How's my family that works in retail going to stock the shelves so that people can buy stuff from the stores, even whether they're having it delivered to their home, which I choose to do a lot of the time, or they're going into the store to buy it? I am sick and tired of hearing how awful it is. I was listening to the radio just now, is what brought this on, okay? I was listening to the radio, and this lady's talking about how apparently 46% of people, according to a poll in America, admit that they believe that since they've been working at home through the pandemic for the past year, they have literally forgotten how to drive. I'm sorry, 46% of Americans were not privileged enough to work from their homes during the coronavirus pandemic. I would say approximately 70% of Americans were still forced to show up to work every day, forced to go where people were still going that may have had the coronavirus, so that people could have the food they want, so they could buy the groceries and other items that they want. And sorry if this comes off as mean and mad to those people who were privileged enough to be able to have the opportunity to do their work from home, but there is no way in heck that 46% of the people in this country had that opportunity. I have family that works at poultry production plants. You can't do that from home, not even if you're a manager. You got to be at the plant doing the stuff you're doing. So I'm sick and tired of hearing about how hard people who worked from home during the pandemic had it or have it, because no, you were the lucky ones. You didn't have to go out there every day. Stop whining and complaining about the fact that you had to sit at home for an entire year, because for one thing, we know you didn't just sit at home for an entire year. As soon as restaurants opened back up, you went to them like everyone else did. When they opened their dining rooms up, you went and ate in the dining rooms. People who work at those restaurants had no choice but to continue serving people. People that work retail, poultry places. The poultry places, they're not exposed to people who are going in and buying stuff and shopping and stuff such as that, but they're exposed to other workers who may have had the coronavirus, and it ran rampant in some of the animal production, not just poultry, like pork, beef production plants. It ran rampant. So, stop complaining about the fact that you had the opportunity to work from home during one of the deadliest pandemics, like the only recent pandemic that the country we live in has seen. I'm sick and tired of hearing how bad people who worked from home had it, because, hey, find a way for me to work for the company I work for from my freaking home, and I'll do it every day of the week. But anyway, I gotta go now because I got some stuff I gotta do. I'm going to make some videos later. I'm going to do some research into
deep vein thrombosis, and I think that's going to be the next video that I'm going to post. Sorry, I just had to vent because I am so sick and tired of hearing people talk about that on the radio. Do you hear anyone talk about the essential workers and how they had to work? Like if you were high risk, you might not have had to work. But if people were not high risk and couldn't bring a note saying they had diabetes or heart problems or something, they had to work. They did not have an option. People in the medical industry, firefighters, police, a lot of us did not have the option of being able to work from home. And I'm sick and tired of the media making it seem like the majority of people worked from home during the pandemic thing, and that's what everyone should be concerned about right now. I don't care. Y'all worked from home. You're lucky. Count yourselves fortunate. And hey, maybe the next time something like this happens, which hopefully it never does again, but maybe the next time something like this happens, all of my family will be able to not be exposed. Anyway, I'm done venting for now. Everyone have a good whatever time of night or day it is in your part of the world. Stay safe and stay positive, because the next video I post is going to be far more positive than this one, okay? Stay safe, guys.